The Hazelwood School District versus Kuhlmeier case was decided by the Rehnquist Court in 1988. It was a 5-3 decision backed by Supreme Court Justices Rehnquist, White, Stevens, O'Connor, and Scalia. The issue in question emerged when students in a Journalism II class at Hazelwood East High School in St. Louis, Missouri, wrote stories about teen pregnancy and divorce for their class newspaper. The principal of the school found the content objectionable and removed the articles prior to publication of the paper without telling the students. This constituted a prior restraint against the newspaper. As a result, Kathy Kuhlmeier and her fellow student journalists sued the Hazelwood School District for violating their First Amendment rights. The fundamental legal question that this case brings up is, did the principal violate student journalists' First Amendment rights by censoring a curricular student newspaper? Ultimately, the court held that the principal's actions did not violate the students' free speech rights. Why? In their ruling, it was noted that since the paper was sponsored by the school had a legitimate interest in preventing the publication of articles that it deemed inappropriate. So, the biggest takeaway from Hazelwood versus Kuhlmeier is that the First Amendment rights of students in schools are not automatically the same as those of adults in other settings and must be applied in light of the special characteristics of a school. A school does not have to tolerate student speech that is not consistent with its educational mission. And lastly, the case does not treat the school newspaper in question here as a forum for public expression. This case sets a precedent that minors have fewer rights than adults, and it also set a precedent itself in court. And that is everything you need to know for an overview of Hazelwood v. Kuhlmeier.